Well, good morning internets. Here we are. We have ourselves a beautiful fall morning. A little bit of crisp temperatures, no call for moisture. Should be a beautiful day to, well, get a few things done. I've got a lot of things I'm wanting to do. I wonder if they will become reality. If not, well, there's always tomorrow. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, made her through the weekend. Didn't become a criminal or have to smack anybody on the head with a baseball bat. However, one of my neighbors in the neighborhood I lived in succumbed to it. It looks like they are doing renovations on a house. They've been working on this house for probably 6-8 months probably, and lo and behold, this past weekend they were hit. Now normally there's a vehicle sitting there, like whether they're living there or the vehicle was put there as a theft deterrent, and sometimes there's even a light on. However, there must not have been anybody there this weekend because, well, they got hit. You know, when you think of it, a renovation site or construction site is a prime place to steal from. You know, there could be brand new appliances still in the box that you can easily sell. You know, there could be $12,000 sitting there that's very, very easy movable. Not to mention the tools, not to mention maybe a job site trailer or a construction trailer full of tools. Laminate flooring, washer, dryer, you name it, it could be there. Unfortunately, they broke a window or so to get in, pried open some doors or whatever, and caused more damage than. And all they really got was some tools and some laminate flooring. So, you know, maybe $1,000. But to these guys, whoever's doing the thefts, $1,000 is a lot of money. You know, that's their almost their rent for the month, or you know, credit card bills or whatever, right? Well, I had me a comment on one of my vlogs from last week. Something about my vlogs are very inconsistent and I need to manage my time better, meaning that one vlog could be 7 minutes and the next vlog could be 27 minutes. Well, a little bit of a comment for the person that commented. Well, the reason why my vlogs one day are short and the next day are long is for starters, that's how you tell they're not scripted. And second of all, some days I have a lot to say, a lot going on, and other days either it's a bad day where I really don't feel like being social or talking to a camera, or it was an insanely busy day where I didn't have a chance to even pick up a camera. There are some vlogs where I have edited out a huge chunk of the vlog because upon reviewing the footage, I felt it wasn't acceptable to share for whatever reason it may have been. So then, you know, there could be 7-8 minutes deleted, right? Which then makes it a short vlog. It is what it is, right? That's how you tell my videos aren't scripted. Way back when I used to shoot Maxwell's Mind driving in the truck, just kind of freestyle or freehand, you know, they'd be a 30-minute or 40-minute video easily, you know. And now that the Maxwell's Mind videos are scripted, sometimes they're 12 minutes, sometimes they're not. The last few haven't been. The last few haven't even broke the 10-minute mark. So that's how you tell when things are scripted, because, well, they're a little more consistent. My videos are what they are, and what I share with you is what I share. I do what I do because I feel if you found me on the street or seen me on the street, I should be, you know, close to the same person that I portray in my vlogs and videos. You know, not acting a goof or playing a character or the kind of annoying person that you don't want to spend time with. I try to be who I am as what you see. You know, kind of being, it is what it is. So of course, today is the big day where I was told by my interview that I had last week that they would call if I was a suitable candidate for the position. So do you think they're going to call today? Trying to keep positive thoughts, trying to not think of it too much and get, the anxiety worked up again. But, I've been passed up so many times that it's hard not to think that, they're going to get somebody younger and without the experience. Even though they set the wage, I didn't set the wage, they set it, and I met all their criteria. The only difference would be is that I am, twice the age of the person that, they're targeting to hire. However, they fail to realize those young people don't have as much life experience or miles driving under the belt as I do, and not having ever an at-fault accident should carry a lot more weight than being above their target age that they're looking for. It takes talent, it takes skill, it takes patience to navigate a very large vehicle through traffic, and sometimes people don't have it. Even people that have been driving for years still struggle, and it's no easy task for even experienced drivers, much less somebody who's green at it. Well, I got a few things I wouldn't mind to get done today. I would like to go out and check out a couple of things for upcoming projects, something to make the project easier coming up. It'll probably go on sale with Christmas just around the corner, so I may hold off for a bit and pick it up then, because it's bound to go on sale. Everything does around Christmas. Then it'll come in, half price or 40% off, and then it's worth getting in. Well, of course, been uploading and scheduling videos. Take YouTube every day, one day at a time. And if a video gets flagged as not suitable, then, we'll take it from there. But as of right now, everything is good to go for the upcoming days, and it's kind of weird. I'm going to have 3 large video projects, or videos, a series, I guess I could say, going up to YouTube at the same time, which is kind of unheard of. Usually what I've done in the past is the colonial days will be done, and then the demo derbies will go up, or the basement projects will be done, and then the colonial days will go up, and then the demo derbies will go up when they're done, or 1 or 2 episodes away from being done. But because of popular demand from people wanting to see the demo derby videos, I thought this time around I would start the series about a month or 2 earlier than what I normally would have. However, with everything gone on the way it gone on, the demo derby videos are actually behind of where I would have liked them to have been. There is a space of probably a week or 2 where there's not going to be a demo derby video because of the YouTube conflict thing, and it is what it is. I probably could go in there and monkey with the scheduler and bump up the demo derby videos, to go live today, and then space them out. But sometimes the more you monkey with things, the worse it gets. It's not broke, don't try to fix it. So it is what it is. Go back inside, have my coffee, edit some more videos, do some more uploading, wait for the phone call. I don't know how long to wait today because I don't want to miss the call, but at the same time I got stuff to do, and it is what it is. So we'll take it as it goes, and we'll catch you all later. Well, good evening, internets. Here we are. A little bit of a update. Well, of course, uploaded some videos to VidMe. However, I am going to be short 2 videos coming up due to the cap that I have yet not been able to release. I did apply for verification even though I didn't reach the 50 mark because I was told by a few people that VidMe does make exceptions. However, it's been a bit and I haven't heard back. So I guess it is what it is. I always try to strive to keep a continuous source of videos coming your way. However, there's going to be a break where it is what it is, right? When you reach their upload cap, you cannot upload anymore, and then there's going to be a day or two where there's nothing. Well, of course, I waited all day here, all working day, and my phone never rang. I got a couple of emails from other jobs that I applied for saying they chose somebody else. Nice to get a reply, even if it was a generic computerized reply. This job I had an interview with last week said that they would call me first thing Monday this week. However, like I said, I've waited all day, and no call, no reply, no nothing. You know, it would be nice when you are in the interview process if they would tell you that your chances of getting the job are very slim due to the fact that you're the second up. You're the second choice. We do have somebody that's better, or prettier, or younger, or will do what they're told without question or compromise. However, you waste your time to go all the way down there, drive across town, get driver's abstracts, all this stuff, you know, buy new clothes and pants so you look professional, and then you don't get hired. At least they could have the courtesy to say that, you know, you're the runner-up if the first person chooses not to have the job, because then you wouldn't get your hopes up. But, you know, that's the way it goes, right? I know I've said it in other vlogs about reaching that point in your life where your job prospects dwindle, and I believe that's where I'm at. So I do not know what that means for my future. Obviously, you need a job to survive. Would have been nice if I could have won the lottery and have millions of dollars to play with, to invest, to make money on, but realistically speaking, you need money to live. Everybody wants their pound of flesh, or, you know, ounce of blood, or whatever you want to call it, and they will not hold off much longer on bills and all that stuff. It could be a dark, cold winter, even more than what it normally will be, if things don't pick on up. It's a little bit of a sad commentary on the way our society has gone when there are people that are hungry, starving, homeless, can't pay their bills, and then there are other people that are hogging the jobs. You know, they're working 2 or 3 jobs, whether it's 2 full-time jobs or, you know, 1 full and 1 part, and if anything, they're hurting the Canadian economy, because the money they make does not stay here in the Canadian economy. They're sending it back home to pay for their families and pay for their relatives and all that stuff. And really, it's works out to be a double or a triple drain on the economy, because it doesn't just cost us jobs, it costs us the economy, which means, you know, less jobs for normal people. And then you got these people that are living, you know, 8 and 10, 12 to a house, you know, 6 to a 2-bedroom apartment and stuff, and the landlords turn a blind eye because, well, they're paying their rent. You know, they're getting this $1,200 or $2,500 rental place, and they're paying like $300 a piece, and they're raking in the dough, where other people are struggling. You know, they've lost it all, or they've spent everything they've ever had to keep everything, and even that comes to an end eventually. You know, when you're in the middle of everything, you're not rich enough to be rich, and you're not poor enough to be poor. You know, you're in that middle area where you have a house, you have a trailer, you have a truck, you have assets, stuff of value. You don't qualify. You know, they will not help you out. They will not pay for schooling. They will not pay for your rent or your mortgage. They will not help you out because you have assets. You have to lose it all. You have to give up everything you ever worked for. Declare bankruptcy, give everything back, become a broken, obsolete waste of a person, and then they will maybe decide if they help you. Meanwhile, you've wrecked what's left of credit rating, you've given up everything you've ever worked for, and then there's no guarantee because they still make you jump through hoops. It's just a sad way our society is, where some people happen to get everything they could ever want and then more, and then they don't do nothing with it. And others are asking for help, retraining, going back to school so they can better their lives. You know, get a career trucking or a career, you know, safety watch, get it oil field tickets or whatever, and there's no help at all. It's the way it seems to be, the way it seems to is, you know. Kind of makes a guy want to move somewhere else and take advantage of the system in another country or another area altogether. Because those are the people that seem to get everything they ever could want. But it is what it is, you know. You cannot make bosses choose to hire you. You cannot protect them from making stupid mistakes. I know what kind of person I am. I know what kind of worker I am. I know what kind of driver I am. They said it right there in their interview. They need somebody who knows how to drive large vehicles, long distances, safely in the winter and stuff. And who better than somebody who already has 10 years behind the wheel driving these large vehicles? But I don't know. Must have been the boss's friend. There must have been somebody younger, somebody prettier, somebody willing to do something extra to get the job. But whatever, it's nothing that I'm not used to before, and nothing that I probably will not go through again. So you just kind of pull up your pants, get back out there, start applying, start looking, and well, you know, there's always plan B, right? So of course, gonna go back inside, see what's the what, and we'll probably see y'all later this evening. Well, hello in the internets. Here we are. We come to the end of another day. Well, it was another day. Nothing really major happened today. Waited all day for a phone call. I did not want to get into any projects or anything loud where I could miss the call, because, well, they said they were going to call, and I thought they would have called either way. Whether, you know, they wanted me or they didn't want me, but apparently they're too busy doing whatever they do to be courteous and let people know that, you know, they didn't make the final cut. All I know is if I was a boss or whatever, I would be calling the people that I interviewed to tell them that they didn't get the position, rather than just leaving them hanging to figure it out on their own. Well, one of the good things is, well, back to looking, back to having free time. Maybe a guy could focus on a few things needing to get done around the yard, rather than stressing about job interviews and all that stuff. However, eventually that's what it's going to come down to still, because that's the way the world works and everything goes around. Well, it'll be hard this winter not to share posts on social media if I see their vehicle upside down in the ditch or whatever, because their new hotshot driver smashed it up. It actually happened in the past. They hired somebody else instead of me, and just a few months later, the hotshot driver wrecked the vehicle. And well, that's what you get, right? With inexperience, you end up with issues, and there has to be a reason why this company seems to go through a revolving door of staff. And usually it's because, well, they're hard to get along with. They expect a lot out of their staff, or maybe they expect you to pay for the fuel, or maybe they expect you to drive excessively fast to get your route done, because, well, it is quite the area to cover in a 8-hour shift, and it still is stops, and there still is unforeseen weather conditions, you know, flat tires, mechanical things that still need to be accounted for. So It seems to be the way it is right now. The only places that are hiring are the ones that are abusive to staff and go through a ton of them, because they know that when you quit, they can have somebody else in your position in, well, before day's end. And they know that, so why should they treat staff any better when you're just as expendable as the piece of toilet paper you used this morning? I just thought things would be different, and well, obviously they proved me wrong. But gonna end her all here. Today was a good one. Tomorrow hopefully gonna be even better, and around we go. Remember, we do have a post office box for all your fan mail needs. The link is down in the description for the address, as well as all your social media needs as well. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.